supporters, well, I don't know what it is about this league. And I don't know what it is about Angel Reese, and whether she's with the Chicago Sky or the Rose.
Imagine being one of the most hyped players in women's basketball, only to realize you might be your team's biggest weakness. That's the harsh reality Angel Reese is facing right now, and it's not a pretty sight. From airballs to flops to an endless string of losses, we're about to take you on a deep dive into Reese's turbulent, unrivaled league season, one that might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about basketball stardom. Remember when Angel Reese was the face of women's basketball? She was destined to be the next big thing, the game changer everyone was waiting for. But brace yourself, because this story is about to take an unexpected turn.
Reese might be well known. Angel Reese may be a star on social media, but there's a huge difference between a star and a draw.
Angel Reese wasn't just a player, she was a marketing powerhouse, unmatched in her appeal. The league pinned its hopes on her to attract fans and fill the stands. They thought, with Angel Reese on our side, we're set for success. But as it often goes, things don't always play out the way you expect.
And WNBA season last year, Angel Reese, the rise of the double-double streak. My goodness, it captured the hearts and imagination of thousands of people. Not tens of thousands, thousands of people. And of course, while that double-double streak was reaching its climax, we watched the Chicago Sky go from being in firm WNBA playoff contention to spiraling down what can only be described as the basketball version of a
Now, don't get me wrong, Reese is still putting up solid numbers. She's scoring, grabbing rebounds, and doing all the things that made her a star in college. But something just doesn't feel right. Can you sense it? It's like watching a movie where the lead character is ticking all the right boxes, but the story itself just doesn't add up.
Having real production, putting up points, and her team's always losing. At this point, she is victory.
Here's where things take a turn. Reese joined Rose BC in the unrivaled league, and everyone thought, this is it. She's going to take over and dominate. But reality came crashing down, and it came fast. Rose BC keeps racking up loss after loss, and you're probably thinking, hold up, how is this even possible? Angel Reese is on the team.
It's a terrible name. It really is. Well, Angel Reese plays for said team, and I don't know what it is about Angel Reese. When she puts up real productive numbers, her teams lose. Whether it's the Chicago...
But here's the catch. Stats don't always paint the full picture. You can drop 30 points a game and still not make a difference in the win column. It's like being the best dancer at a party where no one else knows the moves. Sure, you look impressive, but the party still ends up a bust. Now, you might be wondering, is Angel Reese truly living up to the hype, or is she just racking up empty stats like a basketball mirage? You know those players who look amazing on paper, but somehow, when they're on the court, their team always ends up losing.
Game from Angel Reese. Not the greatest three-point shooter in the world, by the way. And even with all those produced videos she's put out in the lab practicing her long-range shot. And they, for whatever reason, after she poured 19 points on the floor the other day and is an obvious offensive spark plug, and we saw that with the Indiana Fever, Lexi Hall.
All right, you might think you've got Angel Reese all figured out, but buckle up because this story is about to take an unexpected twist. You won't believe what's going on with Rose BC and their so-called superstar. Here's the deal. Reese's new team in the unrivaled league just can't seem to catch a break. They're racking up losses left and right, and the craziest part, Reese is still putting up solid numbers. In her latest game, she dropped 17 points and grabbed 7 rebounds. Yet Rose BC still ended up with another loss. Unreal, right?
My goodness. Goodness gracious. 17.7 boards, right? Lexi Hall, 9 minutes. 9 damn minutes? That's all you could give her? 9 minutes, 7 points last night. So as you can see,
Now, you might be thinking, all right, how bad can it really be? Well, let me tell you, it's not pretty. It's almost like Reese has some kind of victory repellent. The more she scores, the more likely her team is to lose. Crazy, right? But we've seen this before with players who rack up stats but can't seem to make a difference in the win column, like Andre Drummond or Ben Simmons. Big names, impressive numbers, but not always a big impact when it counts.
She goes off and she does her best Andre Drummond, her teams lose, and that's all there is. I mean, honestly, you put her on the court, you keep her out there too long, you're screwed. You're going to lose. You're going to lose a basketball game. Wow, my goodness, the female embodiment of Andre Drummond and Ben Simmons put together.
And here's where it gets really interesting. Rose BC has lost 3 out of their last 4 games since the unrivaled league started. 3 losses. That's not just bad luck. It's starting to look like a pattern. Now, you might be wondering, is it just a coincidence, or is there something deeper at play here? Because here's the thing. We can see Reese's numbers on the stat sheet, but what's really going on behind the scenes? What's happening in the locker room, on the practice court, that's causing Rose BC to struggle so much with their superstar on the floor?
You notice something about this? And somebody pointed it out. The damn announcers pretended Angel Reese didn't just airball 3. Right here. CDS Sports Podcast called them out for it. The announcers simply pretended Angel Reese airball on the names in this league. They're awful. They're terrible. But the one thing we know that women's basketball is not comfortable with, good marketing. They don't get down with Caitlin Clark or good marketing.
Is there a hidden factor that we're all overlooking? One that could explain why Reese's individual brilliance isn't leading to team success?
WNBA, their cash cow shows up. They avoid her like she's got some kind of disease. Yeah, they think Caitlin Clark is the COVID, and so the whole league just has tried to stay away from her as much as humanly possible when they should be entirely leaning in. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't even know how to name them. You notice something about this? And somebody pointed it out. The damn announcers pretended Angel Reese didn't just airball 3. Right here. CDS Sports Podcast called them out for it. The announcers simply pretended Angel Reese airball on the 3 didn't happen. The Rose BC, where did they come up with the names in this league? They're awful. They're terrible. But the one thing we know that women's basketball is not comfortable with, good marketing. They don't get down with Caitlin Clark or good marketing. Caitlin Clark comes in the WNBA, their cash cow shows up. They avoid her like she's got some kind of disease. Yeah, they think Caitlin Clark is the COVID, and so the whole league just has tried to stay away from her as much as humanly possible when they should be entirely leaning in. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't even know how to name teams.
You thought we were done with the Angel Reese saga. Think again.
Y'all's attendance situation, it doesn't look great. It comes across looking terrible on. It's a pretty poor looking product on television from an attendance standpoint. Like what they should have done, pulled an AEW here, put a bunch of seats back here and packed everybody on this one back side so everybody thinks the arena is actually full. And you got people out here, folks, people are big mad. Did you point out the long 3 points she made, or did you just want to cake Clark? I mean, man, that escalated quickly. These Angel Reese fans they turn vicious real fast, don't they?
We're about to dig into the real reason Rose BC can't seem to catch a break.
That is exactly what, when she gets all those damn rebounds for the Sky when she keeps getting misses, instead of putting up those layups over and over again, if she's not going to spend the time to actually get good at layups, she needs to pass it back out, right? Now that she's driving, she actually passed the ball out to an open person for a shot. That's good basketball.
It's not just about Reese's stats. There's something much bigger happening beneath the surface.